क्या लोग थे जो राहे वफा से गुजर गए, जी चाहता है उनके नक्शे कदम चूमती रहूं। Well, literature is my discipline. I studied English literature, then I studied comparative literature, and I did my PhD also in tribal literature. As a youngster, I joined as a girl guide in the Trade Fair Authority of India. So from those days, I was always inspired by people. That point, I somehow got to learn what photographs, what document means in an individual's life. When I joined Jamia in 2008, May 2008, the archive was housed in this building where you have the proctor's office now. One day I went to the Vice Chancellor, Professor Mushirul Hassan, and I said, "Sir, this building is very nice, but we have a big constraint." So he understood my point, and he said, "All right, let's see." When he gave me this, I found there were 2 halls at the back, and greedy as I was, I wanted those halls to be part of the archive, because I knew that we will need a lot of space. If I really wanted to make it a receptive, a museum-like archive, I needed a lot of space. We will have an archive dedicated to Indian writers, named after Munshi Premchand. And this makes a lot of sense. Through his short stories, he sort of educated the masses, prepared them for an independent India. My idea was to make an archive which is very receptive, especially attractive to the younger generation, so that they are tempted to walk in the archive. Not like the archive we had, we have in different states, where a researcher is forced to go into that dim, dingy room and pick up his material and reads the book and wants to come out as soon as possible, because the dust and the ambience is so unbearable for him. Believe me, all my personal collection of books that I had, when I joined Jamia, I moved into a smaller house and I donated to the Jamia Girls Hostel my 450 books, believing that it is no point keeping them on shelf. I feel, books, heritage, what is written, is akin to blood in our system. Like blood is meant for circulation, similarly, these writings, these books, these manuscripts should be seen and circulated from one generation to the next, to the next. I have a very good team. We are just a handful. This is unidentified.
उसके पीछे भी कुछ मेंशन नहीं है, कुछ
प्रेसिडेंट वाली जो फोटोग्राफ है वो वाली वहाँ पे आनी चाहिए. So you have all the vice chancellors with various presidents. When we approached Deven Satyarthi's family, me and my team, we went into the basement of the house, and much to our horror, his manuscripts, his diaries were floating in water in the basement. We picked up each bit of paper, everything. Some in Punjabi, some in Urdu, some in Hindi. We've picked up, we've collected, we tried to sort of give it the sequence, but it was a tough job. Constraints are always there. Constraints will always be there in any situation. If some things are right, there are other constraints. So we have to work with constraints. Everything that we have got here of almost 32 writers so far has been brought on pure goodwill, pure goodwill. Not a single naya paisa have we given to purchase any of this holdings here, any of the writers' collection here. I've been on the board of studies. I have been member of selection committees. I have been member of screening committees, a member, of course, as director of the Academic Council of India. I was entrusted the provostship of Begum Hazrat Mahal Girls Hostel, and then I also started the J&K Girls Hostel. I also had the responsibility as the presiding officer or the chairperson of the Internal Complaints Committee. So all this various responsibilities that revolve around my life are things that make what Sabiha Zaidi is.